Hey everybody, welcome to episode 41 of Building with Sand. Today we just got the full release Minecraft 1.5 and I went into the nether and got me 4 stacks of nether quartz ore. And so what we're going to do is put it down and fortune it up and see what happens. How much, I have no idea of what the what kind of quantity you get out of these blocks. I think they look interesting. I don't think that they're really super like anything building block kind of worth it. I don't know what this texture would go with. I'm not gonna say it's horrible. It looks better than regular nether brick, but there's still, I don't know, it just looks a little too, or not nether brick, nether rack. It just looks, it's too busy. Really is what it is. There's just too much going on. I don't know what you would pair it with. Maybe if you had a red floor and you wanted some more red without too much red, I don't know. I would like to see someone use this in a build to make it look, make something look cool, but until then it's just going to be made in quartz. And I have some extra, so all of this is pretty much just gonna get made into blocks. But I've already looked around a little bit for what's been going on with this patch. The pumpkin pie factory seems to be working. One part of it is working. I don't know if it's because stuff hasn't grown yet or what. I have to go and look into that. The gate for the pumpkin pie factory actually doesn't work at all. It automatically shuts off, which is kind of a nuisance. I did look inside the house over there, the Sultan's house, and the lighting, I mean, I knew that they were changing, or that they were repairing or rewriting the entire lighting of the game. I don't know exactly, because I am using Optifine, but I think there's options for changing the lighting, old and new. I think I have it on new, and it fixes a lot of the lighting glitches that we've seen. Actually, I haven't seen any, but I haven't really been looking around. Let's fortune this chunk of the stuff up and see where it gets us. Also, we were at level 1, so I want to see how much experience it gives us. I was branch mining, well, I actually tunneled out a ways in the nether from my nether hub, and I hope this pick will last through this entire thing. I branch mined for a while and I didn't find any quartz, and then suddenly I came across like 4, and I kept tunneling and there was no more quartz, so I broke out of like whatever underground mass I was in, and there was quartz everywhere except for in my tunnel. So I don't know if branch mining is really that worthwhile for getting quartz, because if you're out on the overworld, or I guess not really overworld, if you're out in the open air in the nether, there's it's a lot easier to see all of the quartz that's around. I guess it's not very well. I guess it's common in the way that iron is common. It supposedly has the same rarity as iron. Just the fact that in the nether there's so much more open, or not really open, but exposed terrain, that you're more likely to find quartz. And it comes in groups of like, I've seen as low as 2 and as high as like, I don't know, 10 or 12. So it can, I mean, it's not hard to find if you're really looking for it. It's just, this isn't a very, the nether in this server is not super explored. We haven't gone very far out, so it didn't take too long, maybe about 400 or 500 blocks for me to find, maybe even less. to find quartz ore, another quartz ore. So it shouldn't be too hard if you're in a server to find some of this. The question I have is like how worthwhile is it using this as a building block? So we had 4 stacks of ore, and I'm fortuning it, and we're gonna end up with 2. We're only gonna end up with 2 stacks of blocks. So that's kind of a sucky thing there. That's not a whole lot. I was expecting a lot more, like 6 or something. So I am going to. Well, we even got 31 level. We got 30 levels out of that. That's perfect. But I'm going to go back to work on what I'm working on here for today's episode, and I will see you in a moment. And we're back. It's actually been a couple of days since we just left off. I've been doing a lot of work. 1.5 has been awesome and terrible at the same time. We'll get to that in a second. I wanted to show this off. My wife made a couple of came up with a couple of fountain ideas for the fountains over here underneath the sword archway, because these little dinky sort of fountains need to get upgraded into something a little more impressive, considering all the grandeur that surrounds the palace. So we're going to get to that, but we're not going to work on the palace today, like I had meant to, because I want to get to working on repairing the damages that 1.5 has caused, even though, because it's the redstone update and now many things are broken and there's a lot of things that are new, and we'll get to it. My wife left me a bunch of stuff here. I actually grabbed a little bit of it already, but I'll be using that for making stuff around here. There was something I wanted to get. We have some quartz from the little store I did, which I'm going to use somewhere. I don't know if I'm going to put in the swords first or what. That was the initial plan. It'll take me a little over a stack of quartz to do that, so I'm holding off right now. I was working a bit before the patch. I was working a bit here in the house back here. I was trying to make a little living space. This is like a lounge. I ended up closing off the bedroom where the Sultan lives. Me. I worked on the bed a bit, kind of with the nether brick for a very contrasty look with all the sandstone. It gives a kind of, I think it gives a kind of a rich look to the place. I even used some of the new pressure plates, the gold ones. I think they're a little too gaudy. I might replace those with the silver ones or the iron ones. I'm not sure. I meant to get something out of that. This. So today you're going to. Actually, I might not have enough materials. I didn't bring what I wanted to. I'll have to go get it in, but if I need it. Otherwise, I want to pop up top and first of all, I want to fix the stay night sensor. Some sand. There's other stuff I want to work on. I actually want to get a lot done this episode, so I'm kind of rushing. There's a lot to do. Not a lot was broken by the patch, mainly because I don't have a large number of redstone contraptions. At the same time, the ones I do have are all broken, so that's a problem. I don't think I ever came up here before. I built this beforehand. What I need to do? Brush some shears. Just gonna take this down, replace it with a sensor, which I should have made before coming up here. Can I make it out? And back down we go for a quick second. Of course I don't have a workbench up here. So what happens when I rush and I forget to do stuff. I feel like a lot of the episodes were just kind of meandering. Oh my god. The heck was that? It blew off a torch somewhere, but that was weird. Where the hell did that guy spawn from? There should be no dark areas in here at all. That is so weird. How did that guy get in here? Really don't see where he would have spawned. No, he can't have spawned on top of the building and jumped me because there's nowhere up there to spawn on, or he can't get over the fence. That is so weird. Where the hell did that guy come from? And was it in here? I'm super, like, I definitely don't see any possible place where a guy, like, could have spawned. What the heck is that? There's no dark areas in this room. I don't know. I'm completely, absolutely, lost on that one. I'll see you spawn somewhere else, like out here, and found a way all the way over? Everywhere out here is lit up. It seemed like he was spawned inside that room there. I don't know where he would have come from. I really want to find out now. Right here, it's dark, but he can't spawn on the half slab. All the way around this is clear. Could be because it's lighting down symmetrically. I don't know. I'm just gonna have to find that, wherever that dark spot is in the future. You're wasting too much time. That's super annoying. After all the work I went through to make sure this place is perfectly light, and to have that guy just come out of nowhere and blow us up. Surprisingly, my pants haven't blown off. Oh, and of course we didn't do what we went down there to do, which is to make the light. Ah. Here we go. One last pass to make sure. Hey, I don't know what the hell that was. Super aggravating. Okay, try 2, or try 3, whatever. Guess if I was down there, I should have got shears too. Guess I didn't. I forgot there was ice up here. Dang it. That's not what I meant to do. Doesn't seem like my pick does any quicker. It's just probably a waste of using my pick on it. There's a skeleton up of the building. I need to go up there. I need to go up there at some point anyway, and light up some stuff. Having this day-night sensor up here made it so that couldn't really light up the top of this thing very well. Otherwise, I was going to accidentally make it so it didn't work. There's always mobs spawning on top of the palace. Okay, so how did this work? It turns day and nighttime, so that means it should be a sun. Means that because there should always be a moon. So if it's nighttime, I want it to be on. And that didn't do anything. Great. I haven't actually tested this. How it works. Entirely sure. I need to invert it? Is that the deal? Great. So I don't know if it's on or off, and I need to make sure it's inverted. Give me 1 second. Okay, we're back, and I figured out the problem. This is it just needs an inversion. hopefully I can do fairly easily here. Other materials. I think that'll work. Won't know until night because I'm not sure about this one spot right here. Oh, that should work then. Okay, so hopefully, nighttime, this works. I don't know if the glass makes a big deal. There and what I want to do is make sure this is lit up and that we don't have any more stupid mobs spawning up here all the time. Wouldn't be the case. I have this place up very much, and it surprises me that anyone can ever spawn up here. I forgot about that. Last time I came up here to fix this. Now, what I need to do is wait for it to get the nighttime, and then we'll see if this works. Until then, move on to the next part of the project. This might be a longer episode or something. We will see. I really want to get what I'm thinking of done today, and or at least mostly done, if not all completely done, and then we'll proceed with what am I saying? I'm just talking. Yeah, I want to get we're gonna go work on the pumpkin pie factory, and hopefully get it done today because I would like to get back to working on palace and other things. Kind of worried that certain things won't be able to get fixed until 1.5.1, which the snapshot for that actually came out today. Yeah. It came out today, and I guess there was a bunch of 1.5 created a bunch of bugs, and so now they have to get fixed. Really briefly, my wife came through here and put in some more stalls. We have a daily fresh baked goods stall. We have a mob drop souvenir shop. All the kinds of things that mobs drop. Is that it? I don't know if I show this one. Lighting. I think that was it. I think that's all it was that she had done. Still need to come back and work on this, of course. It seems to be currently developing itself on its own. But it's for a later date. I want to work on Pumpkin Pie Factory because A, it's something I use actually quite a bit concerning things that are in the city. I make a lot of pumpkin pies and I eat them. Actually, a lot more baked potatoes. But I always carry pumpkin pies if I can. And Yeah. I'm still sick of the top of this building. I think what I'm going to do is go up there and put some stairs on top of it. Make it a little pointier. Or maybe there are stairs already up there, but I'm going to... I have a couple ideas for outposts, actually. When I get around to building the second one, which I'm constantly thinking of, and we will look at that. But let's get to what I want to work on. First of all, I can't get in very easily because 1.5 in the Redstone update killed T flip-flops, or at least the T flip-flop style I used, and so it moves too quick and doesn't disengage the block. That's a problem. Came in here and cleared out all the chests because I wanted to be able to do this. Because what I'm going to do is going to require that we use all of this area. This temporarily. Temporary junk box. I should have made more of those. Okay, well, first of all, we need hoppers. We need a lot of hoppers, and we probably going to need a lot of chests as well. I need 110 hoppers, so that's roughly 9 stacks of ore or iron. Going to need 20 more chests. And luckily we have... Not what I wanted. Okay. Oh, right clicking. We have the new options for clicking stuff and throwing me off. Not used to it yet. Very nice. Very nice thing they've added. It just takes some getting used to. Use that. Hopefully that's enough. If you need any more, I'll just make them on the spot. It should be 110. It actually looks like 110 to me. Okay, first of all... Well, actually we'll do this first. So, up here... I don't know if I've ever really come up here and shown off the pumpkin pie factory and what it all entails. I think I have. I'm just gonna put hoppers in and we'll go from there. I don't know really if this is an efficient use of hoppers at all. The problem I was having is that when the pistons eject, sometimes, or push the block and break what needs to be moved, sometimes the the bits that pop off sit on the edges here, and so I have a problem with getting 100% efficiency off of the farm. So what I want to do is need block there, and that's not gonna work. And hoppers this way. further feeds down, and hoppers all the way to the edge. That'll do is make sure that nothing gets left behind. It might not be super efficient. Currently I'm stuck inside. Can't put that down. So that way the items will get sucked into the hoppers and there won't be any loss where I have to either come up here and take care of it myself and get it, which is just pointless if I'm trying to have an automated farm, or I have to well, even if I rerun it, that's not gonna help. Okay. Try this out in my test world in creative where I make everything. And no! Oh, I got it. I want to jump down there and try to fix it. There we go. I tried it out in my test world. It worked out fine. It just took me a while to gather up all the materials. One thing was... need is a block right there, and that open. Oh. Having to shift click and do it and jump at the same time is not always the easiest. I think that's what I want. I can't see because it's dark. Okay, yeah. Let's go back up and fix it. This is one thing that's constantly bugged me about this factory, is that the there was a big inefficiency in oh, it's like, where'd it go? These things are sometimes of a nuisance. There we go. That works. And all I gotta do now is hoppers all the way here. I can actually open this up. Should be okay. No, I just realized I've had F3 up the whole time. Sorry, that hopefully that doesn't bug anybody. I do that mindlessly. Turn it on, I never think about it. I don't really notice it. You're getting there. Okay. So now when I hit the switch, you will ideally have 15 pumpkins should pop in, which usually there'd be, all of them or like half of them. So we should definitely get 15 pumpkins in this hopper right here. There we go, 15, perfect. And this is actually going to drop down to there. That back up. And we can move on to the next portion of this, which is actually, we need to bust out this wall, because we have to expand to do anything. I don't think what I've been working on since the last episode. Been in the Nether, gathering quartz. So actually, I don't think I've really gotten much more, or any more. I don't know. Since since I showed you in the beginning of the episode. What else? I've been doing a lot of branch mining today to get the iron required to do this. I thought that I was in fact going to be, not building anything significantly large in for a while, or at least resource intensive like this. And it turned out that all the iron that I've been recently gathering is now I'm gonna have to get it all again. I was poor, and then I got money back, or not money, but my materials back, and now I gotta do it again. But that's all Minecraft. I don't know why I'm even talking about it. Now the game is, if you want to build something fancy, you're gonna have to pay for it. I'm taking these out because, one, I'm pretty sure you can't put repeaters, or like you can't put repeaters in glowstone, which I tried to do. And they're gonna get covered up anyway, so I might as well use them for something somewhere else. And then come through and fill it with whatever, if there's any gaps, like the old material that we're using. I don't really see a point in putting down the floor pattern like we had at the moment, because a lot of this is going to get covered up. Might as well worry about it too much until it becomes obvious that that it's like that. But so what we're gonna do is make an item sorter. What I planned out was having it 21 chests long. Which should be to here. Yep, 21. I was counting until we hit that furnace and I lost track immediately. And we are going to use alternating... Oh, we used all those chests over here. We're going to use alternating trap chests and regular chests. Need 21, I need 11 regular chests and 10 trap chests. There we go, and need to get the parts to make these traps. I'm actually planning to use double chests, and I accidentally only made half as many part hooks as I meant to. So let's go. What? Oh. Okay, no wonder I was thrown off. This is, dang it. This is only 20 chests. I was like, what is going on here? I left a gap for a, I left a gap for putting stuff, or something. I really don't remember. Let's try that again. I knew that should have been a regular chest on both ends. So I'm going to ultimately have this as a double chest. Out to here, and it'll jut out a little. But maybe I could do it. Let me think. Numbers here. There was a specific reason why I made it like I did. Of course I didn't bring the redstone like I meant to. When we get to that, I'll probably cut out real quick, and we will make sure that I'm doing exactly what I need to do. Yes, I totally forgot to bring all my redstone torches. So I'm going to grab those real quick, and we'll be right. Okay, we're back again. I had come back and started recording, and totally forgot that I didn't have the redstone torches I needed to have. So I ended up pushing back all those chests one because I needed space for the second chest comes in, but we're gonna do that last after everything is set up. First thing is a row of torches here. Then we have hoppers for days. Okay. Then on top of these chests, dang it, I don't know why recently I've been throwing all of my items instead of been moving around my inventory, like out of my inventory. I've never noticed doing that before. I did it again. What the heck? Is that a bug, or am I just being really sloppy? I really don't know. Anyway, take these out. Actually, gonna have to move this up one. I'll get to that in a second. Need these things. I can't jump over. That's why I left a gap, because A, I wanted 7 of each kind of chest, and B, I need a space. Heaters go all along here. I got this design from some other YouTuber remember who. There's actually... This design is all over YouTube. It seems to be the way that works the best, so it's what we're getting. And... Oh, I don't mean to steal it. Well, I do, but I'm not claiming credit for having created this. I am not good at redstone. It took me a while to learn how to do this. This is one thing I spent a bunch of time today doing, was figuring this out. I've done this after. To put the hoppers in last. So yeah, I got this from YouTube, some YouTuber, similar to a bunch of different ones. This one just doesn't require water, which is great. It didn't work at first, and then I screwed around with it, and it seems to have worked. What the hell? Why does it keep doing that? Is it lag? I'm not downloading anything. I don't really have no idea why. Items keep getting tossed out of my inventory. That's good. So now we're actually pretty close to getting done with this. This part. I do have some more plans for factory. We're just going to... I'm probably going to work on that, and I'll show you in the next episode once it's done, because it's pretty boring. But we're getting there. We just gotta hook these up now. And wonder where that torch went. Hopefully we have enough of these. Make sure these are going in the right direction. Pretty sure they will be. Two hoppers short, really. It's better than being like a dozen short. Okay, so now we can... Now it should be basically all done. And all we have to do is test it. I need some things. And I have to hook this up. Oh, are you kidding me? I put every one of these in backwards? Is that really what I did? I did. I totally did. Put all these in backwards. Try again! Oh, who knows how many we're going to lose that are going to go into some random chest. Or hopefully they're not up in the... Yeah. can't be all upstairs, aren't they? Let's go get our hoppers. Hopefully haven't vanished anywhere else. Okay, I'll go around. Where are they? I have no idea. Gosh, where did they go? Oh, they did go in there. Oh, come on. Really? Now this is just getting silly. I feel like as much time as much things I've tried to get done today, most of it was me wasting time and doing nonsense like this. I feel like this is a pretty simple thing we have to do. This is just incredibly annoying. What I might do also later on is put an overflow chest in case some weird thing gets into the piping, which hopefully won't happen. What I need to do is that. The heck? Why do I literally? I don't know if I am grabbing something random and it's throwing it out of my inventory or what, but it's so weird that I'm having these issues. There we go. Now we're good. Now we're getting there. Now we're finally doing something. What I want is we're gonna have like this. And we should be getting eggs in this chest without losing the sand. Good. If I was to put chickens in here, and hurricane in here. I need to get used to doing this drag and click thing because it's really messing me up a little bit. There. What? Why is it doing that? This is exactly what I don't want it to do. Okay, if we throw these in there... it should end up... getting passed along. Might be that we don't have enough in the system. Okay, we're getting pumpkins, so it's working. Every now and then it does something weird like shooting sand through, but that might have been accident on my part. And, yeah, so we're good here. All I gotta do is finish putting back wall in, maybe put an overflow chest in, and then move on to the next part of updating stuff we need to do here in the pumpkin pie factory. But until then, I'd say I'll see you next time because we're way over time, and hopefully you enjoyed this episode. I'll see you again. Take care, everybody.